A bridge is intended to be a tunnel or a pathway that allows you, or cars, to travel over when it's difficult to traverse other routes. However, when the bridge becomes your only source of transportation, you start to wonder, what if? Have you ever considered how frightening a bridge might be? Bridges are constructed for our convenience, but they might also be putting us at risk. When you have a fear of heights and are afraid of deep water, a bridge might become an inescapable death trap. Do you get nervous when you gotta cross a bridge? Well, today we're gonna be talking about America's scariest bridges. Do you suffer from gyrophobia? It's a major problem that can disrupt a travel arrangement at any time. If you suffer from anxiety, then these bridges are among the most dangerous in the country. There are several terrifying bridges in America, but it all boils down to what terrifies you the most: height, water, or both. So these are the bridges to avoid at all costs if you do. From the MACKINAC Bridge to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge, these are the 10 scariest bridges in America. 7 Mile Bridge, Florida. The 7 Mile Bridge is for you if you enjoy miles and miles of open water in every direction. Skip this one if you're afraid of bridges and water. The Atlantic Ocean is on one side of the bridge, while the Gulf is on the other. It's frightening to realize that the only thing standing between you, your car, and the ocean is this 2-lane length of asphalt. I'm sure the sights are breathtaking. The bridge is located in Florida and it's got a length of 10,888 meters. The bridge towers 65 feet over the Gulf of Mexico. 7 Mile Bridge was created in 1912 and rebuilt in the early 1980s. It's regarded as extremely risky for the marathon since it has 2 traveling lanes with no room on the opposite side. The bridge has appeared in several films and television shows. 7 Mile Bridge was cast in a number of major Hollywood films, including the James Bond thriller License to Kill, Too Fast, Too Furious, and the Arnold Schwarzenegger blockbuster True Lies. After $44 million in improvements, the historic 7 Mile Bridge was recently opened to people for strolling, fishing, and cycling. Royal Gorge Bridge, Colorado. The Royal Gorge Bridge, another terrifying bridge in the United States, was built in Canton City in 1929. It is 384 meters long and 291 meters tall. In 2013, the bridge was destroyed by wildfire flames, and then it reopened in 2014. Apart from its construction, positioning, and site attractions, the Royal Gorge Bridge is regarded as the scariest bridge due to the continual fear of wildfire. Furthermore, until the Baipan River Wanzing Highway Bridge was finished, the Royal Gorge Bridge was the world's tallest suspension bridge. Passenger cars may cross the bridge before the park opens, or at other times and seasons. Oversized vehicles like large vans, lorries, and buses just aren't permitted to pass. If you're terrified of heights, you should avoid the Royal Gorge Bridge. It's the tallest bridge in the United States, supported by 2 canyons. How safe is it if big rigs and buses aren't allowed to cross? Well, makes you think, huh? Just don't look down if you're afraid of heights. Mackinac Bridge, Michigan. The Mackinac Bridge has stood in Mackinac City since 1954. It's got a total length of 8,038 meters and a clearance of 47 meters below. It was damaged by 48-mile-an-hour wind gusts in 1989. The bridge is noteworthy for connecting Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas and bringing cities together. The Mackinac Bridge is also one of the longest suspension bridges in the world. Despite its fearsome reputation, the Mackinac Bridge is one of the safest in the country and offers breathtaking vistas. The Mackinac Bridge links Michigan's upper and lower peninsulas and is the 3rd longest suspension bridge in the world. With a length of 3,800 feet, it is the world's 16th longest. If you're afraid to cross the bridge on a windy day, then you should probably hire an escort. A Yugoslavian driver once drove over the bridge on a windy day in 1989, killing him. So if you're terrified of heights, you'll be gasping for breath on this bridge. LAKEY'S Creek Bridge, Illinois. The Lakey Creek Bridge, on the other hand, is terrifying for an entirely opposite reason. It's rumored to be haunted. The tale of Lakey's Creek's headless horseman is one of the reasons why many people refuse to cross the bridge. Joel Lakely, who lived near the creek, provided the inspiration for the name. In the 1830s, he was assassinated and his head was severed. Visitors have reported hearing horse hooves trailing them since that day. If you can believe it, several people have reported seeing a horse with a headless rider. An incident like that would be terrifying for anybody. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway Bridge, Louisiana. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway is one of the longest bridges over water in the United States. The bridge was built in 1955 and is located in southern Louisiana. Every day, almost 40,000 vehicles cross this bridge. It's about 38 kilometers long and 15 feet above the water's surface. Because Lake PONCHARTRAIN Causeway is the largest bridge in the world, many people experience anxiety when crossing it. While crossing it, people with gytherophobia and aquaphobia are terrified. It holds the Guinness World Record for the longest continuous bridge over water. The Lake Pontchartrain Causeway Bridge is 24 miles long and only 16 feet above Lake Pontchartrain's waters. This bridge has an 8-mile section where you can't see any land. It's the world's longest bridge over water, and it can be pretty intimidating. How terrifying is this bridge? Many cars have fallen off the bridge and into the lake during the precious 25 years it's been up. It's one of the scariest bridges in the country, and no one really wants to drive across it. Golden Gate Bridge, California. The Golden Gate Bridge is a well-known name on the list of the scariest bridges in San Francisco. The bridge was completed in 1937, but construction began in 1933. It's 2,737 meters long and 227 meters above the ground, and it's built of steel. The Golden Gate Bridge provides breathtaking vistas, which visitors appreciate when you're traveling across it. If you're terrified of heights, you should avoid crossing the Golden Gate Bridge. It runs 1.7 miles from San Francisco to Marin County. The 85th anniversary of the bridge is being celebrated, and it's reported to be haunted by the scores of people who have died by jumping from the bridge. A ghost ship that wrecked during a fog in 1853 under the bridge is also said to haunt the area. There's a lot of reasons to avoid the Golden Gate Bridge, but the bridge's gloomy story is that many individuals have committed suicide from it, and a handful of others have died from falling off of it. Deception Pass Bridge, Washington. In 1934, the Deception Pass Bridge was built in Oak Harbor, Washington. The steel material bridge is 453 meters long and 55 meters above sea level. According to statistics, about 20,000 automobiles travel under the bridge each day. The bridge is a well-known landmark in Puget Sound region. The combination of clouds and fog on the driver's windscreen creates hazardous driving conditions and really reduces visibility. The bridge's pedestrian lane is pretty tiny, and pedestrians are quite terrified when automobiles pass by. The Deception Pass Bridge is 1,486 feet long and 180 feet over the ocean, making it one of the world's scariest. Most drivers find it difficult to drive in foggy situations. It's just terrifying to cross. Chesapeake Bay Bridge, Maryland, Virginia. In the year 1960, the bridge was built in Virginia Beach. The bridge is 23 meters high and 37,015 meters long. Because of its massive tunnels, the bridge is regarded as the scariest bridge in America. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge is causing anxiety among vehicles in Baltimore, Maryland, and Washington, D.C. It's also one of the busiest bridges in the country. According to May 18th figures, more than 130 million cars traverse the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. For good reason. The Chesapeake Bay Bridge is one of America's scariest bridges. It's approximately 17 miles long and not only crosses water, but it also goes underwater. It doesn't help that the roads are tiny and sometimes crowded, especially in the summer. The bridge can be real difficult to travel on in poor weather. That's why many drivers will pay to have someone else drive them across the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. Captain William Moore Bridge, Alaska. Cape William Moore Bridge in Skagway, Alaska is also one of the scariest bridges in the United States. The suspension bridge is 34 meters long and was constructed in 1976. In 1976, a cable-stayed Captain William Moore Bridge was completed on the Klondike Highway outside of Anchorage, Alaska. Why is it so terrifying? It's located right on an active seismic fault. Because of the antique bridge's degradation over the years, a new bridge was erected in 2019 to make it safer. The bridge might have been rather unexpected while traveling across it, though. If a probable earthquake eruption doesn't make you worried, then you can still cross the historic bridge as a pedestrian. And that concludes today's video. Let us know in the comment section below what you thought was the scariest. Thank you, and we'll catch you all later. Bye!